Yes, clothing. This Hagrid with baby Harry flying across the moon. Although that's a weird moonscape now I'm looking at it. Is that a normal moonscape? I don't know. But yes, nothing special. I just had to go to the shops because we are running out of some things. Where I live, there's literally an Asda over the road. Well, under the road actually. It's a underpass. But yeah, out the building, around the corner, and straight behind it. It is like we're here and it's there. So yeah. Anyway, so did that, and I thought, well, Adam's coming around later on this evening because he hasn't been around for ages. And I feel like for ages. I looked it up because I think the last time he was around we did the Steven Universe Part 2, and which you should check out. So I did that video and it was only 2 weeks ago, but it feels longer. I guess that's what happens when you don't see your friend for ages. It feels like for ages. But nope, only a couple of weeks. So I need to sort my memory out again. It's because I've taken a load of pictures recently. I need to actually start committing to doing that. Because I've saved my pictures like from the camera. They are backed up onto, actually I think a couple of places. I got them in the computer and I got them in the hard drive. And yeah, there are some newer ones that are only in one place or whatever. But the point is they are backed up. I don't need to keep them in the camera. There's like a select few I use. There's a whole bunch of favourite pictures I use as my screensaver. And yeah, sometimes it's fun. Sometimes you take a picture of things like, oh, actually I want to show this to someone. I want this is a reference picture I want to keep handy. But the rest of them can probably go, and that will save me so much space on my memory card, and I wouldn't have to keep dumping off my videos every so often. So there's that. Sorry, and I'm only mentioning that because I can see the time index. I've got plenty of time for this video. I do like that, and I've mentioned it before, but I do like the fact that once you get less than an hour of recording time, it sort of puts the time up so you can see that, which is useful. Excuse me. And yes, daylight. Doing a daylight video because, well, like I said, Adam's coming around, and I don't always like doing them that late at night, especially since it seems that if I don't put the thumbnail on straight away, then people watch it. Because I guess this face is more appealing than this book. Even though this book is what's kept this face doing this for a whole year, near enough. We're getting there. So yeah, fun. So I think I've mentioned before that I like lots of stationery. I do create stuff, and obviously I'm always on the lookout for, you know, bargains when it comes to art supplies. Like, be it proper, like, nice, posh art supplies, which I don't get very often. They're like, you know, the special treats, and then like everyday kind of stuff. And one of the things I do like for their versatility and the range of colours when you sort of really start getting into collecting them is Sharpie pens. And I have quite a few Sharpie pens, to the point where I was running out of space to put them, because I did have them all in, because I've got like the standard bullet ones, but I've also got like the giant markers, and I've now got some highlighter ones, and in what I'm about to show you I've also got some like non-Sharpie glittery pens, because why not. To give you an idea, this is how many colours I've got. Some of them are older, some of them are newer. These metallic-y ones are not actually Sharpie brand, but they're still metallic. It's still markers. So yeah, as you can imagine, that many different pens of quite a thick barrel. I was running out of room to put them, but today Asda came to my rescue and I bought this. And I like the fact it's meshy, so I can actually see all the pens in it. It actually came with a little stationery set, and if I say little, I mean they came like pens and crayons are like kiddie size. Although, to be fair, the crayons particularly are really vivid. They're really good, and they blend quite well as well. They've obviously got felt tips and some pencils, and a couple of random glittery colours. And I'm quite a good eraser actually. You can probably see I erase a couple of lines, not hard obviously, it's colour pencil, but it seems to do the well, so the eraser's good. But yeah, actually really quite vivid on the old crayons there. So Oh, and it came with some heart stickers, which are always fun. I don't know what we'll do with these yet, but they're fun. So big old, and a pack of paper. Not the best paper in the world, a little bit flimsy. I mean, it's this is the paper it came with. So, you know, for what it is, for like scribble drawing, it's fine. So yeah, all these pens, I think it's like 48 pace. So all the pens and pencils and everything it came with, the stickers, all the paper, and it's really good, like strong, quite strong meshy bag. £1.50! £1.50 for this bag and everything it had in it. I'm gonna get another one. These are great. So yeah, I've got somewhere to keep all my Sharpies and all my other markers. Like I said, the metallics aren't actually Sharpie brand. They're Uniball and Posca, but they do fine. Sharpie do fine point as well. So I think that's probably the finest. And then we've got the chunkiest. And I think, is that both the same colour? Huh. I mean, they look quite. So yeah, I like Sharpies. They don't blend very well, so any art I do with them would be a big chunky solid thing. But now I have somewhere safe to keep them all. Oh, Pilot. Sorry, I thought I had Posca in here. I don't know, maybe. Not all these metallic pens work. I need to get some more. But yeah, so I have somewhere to keep all my markers now. That makes me happy. So yeah, it's the little things in life that keep you going. No, I don't know what I'm going to draw. Actually, I haven't had an idea, but I still need my I still need my Posca pens. But because I spent money this week, I'm going to wait till next week to treat myself to those. So yeah, oh, and I also got a new Starglim ready to go on an adventure. So off she goes. Bye, Starglim. So, should we see what today's question is then? Yes, I know I'm random, but it's my vlog. It's only recently people started watching it. And I've just realised how cute Tanapi looks right now, the unicorn. Looking, cuddling up to Forked, which is very cool. So yeah, let's see today's question. If all your wishes come true, what would your life look like? If all your wishes came true, what would your life look like? Well, probably kind of relating to yesterday's question about, you know, what would you, money was no object, what would you have? I think most people would say that their life would be very different. Now, I don't know if this could be, we're talking like, you know, your genuine wishes to try and self-improvement, or you improve, be it self-improvement in, okay, say one of my wishes was to be a much better guitar player than I currently am. Now, I know I could become a better guitar player if I actually practiced, so that is definitely on me. But if, you know, I say, my wish is to be, you know, Jimi Hendrix meets Brian May meets, you know, some other legendary guitarist, like maybe a blues guitarist in there as well, you know, someone good range of. Actually, who's the guy who does Rush? I bought one of their concerts for a couple of quid from the store because I was curious, and not necessarily my kind of music overall, but I did put it on. I did watch the whole thing on background, and they were doing like a 10 20 minute just some guitar riffing thing before they even sort of got into the main event, and I'm like, wow, my fingers ache after a 3-minute song. So yeah, Jimi Hendrix, a blues legend, Brian May, and the guy from Rush. And that would make me a pretty damn awesome guitarist. What would that do for my life overall? Depends if I decide to market it. I mean, yeah, I could then go out and get an amp, take my guitar and just rock in the middle of the street. But I guess you'd have to have a combination of wishes and everything, and like, so a wish like that, if we're going on like an actual positive wish rather than a monkey paw wish, and if you don't know the reference, monkey paw wishes always come with a backlash. There's like a, you know, you can wish for this thing, but then consequences. Or again, become a better, you know, actually I mean, no, I'm not a terrible artist, but the actual really proper good artist would be kind of a cool thing as well. But again, going back to what I was saying the other day about, you know, you have Insta skills. Like, no, nobody has Insta skills. So we're talking like the big wishes, we're talking like the, not necessarily fame, but we're talking the money, you know, the house, the car, the land, the life, you know, life, love, people, all this stuff. If all my wishes came true, yeah, my life would look very different. And I think the point I was trying to allude to earlier is like, for most people, their lives would probably look quite different. There's very few people, and I envy those people. I was gonna say, I don't envy those people. Those people who are so completely happy and set in their life that they wouldn't need to make the wishes. They wouldn't need to have the wishes. For them, the wishes might just simply be a really comfy pair of socks. You know, because the ones I'm wearing at the moment got a hole in them. You know, so yeah, the short answer is very different. My life would look and feel and be very different if I got all my wishes to come true. But I'm an adult, slightly cynical. I try to be positive, but you know, you got to have some cynicism. And I know that it's going to take a bit more than just you know, 3 wishes, you know, or you know, wishing star or whatever to make it all happen. So I suppose I better get on that. Yeah, but if all my wishes came true, my life would be different, and hopefully it would be different for the better. So yeah, send me your wishes and dreams and stuff, and how you think it would change your life. But yeah, that's the simple answer. It'd be different. Alrighty, here it is. If you want, you can follow me over here. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, I'm gonna shut up now. My throat's starting to hurt and I'm getting hungry. So I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, bye.